Hi everybody, I'm Nomi, human potential expert, author and coach, creator of Gates of Power method. This is part 5 of my leadership series, and I'm hoping that you enjoy it. We all want to be the leaders and creators of our life. We're passionate about it. And there are things that are in the way, obstacles. I am talking about the inner obstacles in these videos, the last few videos that I made. Those inner obstacles are fears, self-doubts, insecurities, confusion, lack of focus, and defensive patterns. All these are in the way of us being everything that we can be and manifesting everything that we want to manifest. I have created a Gates of Power method and program to take people from confined state of being to an optimal state of being, actualized potential. And I think that actualizing our talent, our passions, our abilities, and sharing it with others is the ultimate purpose of our life. So we need to do that, since that gives us tremendous amount of fulfillment and joy. The big question is how? How do we do that? How do we take ourselves from a confined place where we are trapped within our insecurities, fears, and all the other obstacles, and move ourselves, shift ourselves into an optimized, expanded, actualized state of being? Gates of Power is one of the most comprehensive, effective, and holistic paths that you can find to do just that. Take yourself into an actualized state of being. In my last video, I explained that the most important inner shift is to take your expanded self, which is one part of the 3 aspects that you have within you, to take that part and make that the leader of your life. Because it is the most wise, spiritually connected, and intuitive part of you, it is the most suitable part to be your inner leader and the leader of your life. Because we were bruised, and those bruises of life, and everybody gets bruised to some degree, those bruises are emotional patterns that sit inside of our emotional self. Because of that, our defensive self took a very protective stand to make sure that we are safe and that we never get hurt again. And it became the leader of our inner space. All of that is well and good when we're young and we don't have a sense of our expanded self. But after a certain age, I would say in our 20s, we need to begin to shift and take the expanded self and put that as the leader. Here are some ways that I do it when I work with my clients through the Gates of Power program. Number 1, I help my clients differentiate and understand the 3 aspects inside of themselves. It's not enough to know that intellectually. It's not just an intellectual knowledge. You have to really, through meditations, exercises, and processes, you have to go within and really experience. Here is my emotional self. How do I feel here? What are the feelings that live here? How is that operating and affecting my body, my moods, my actions? Being in touch with our emotions, very, very important. This is your emotional self. Then people need to understand how their defensive self works. As I said, each one of us has a little bit of a different defensive self. And many people don't even know that they're operating from their defensive self because they don't really know that part of them. They're not conscious of that part of them. They are, let's say, controlling or caretaking or pleasing or appeasing, but they're not identifying that as their defensive self. So it's very important to know what's going on and understand our defensive self. And then obviously we need to know our expanded self. We need to really intimately experience that part of us. So as I said, number one is knowing all the different parts. You cannot take care of yourself if you don't know the different parts that live inside of you. Number two, I offer you, through meditations, again, exercises and processes, ways to really understand and feel your expanded self. That is your wisdom, your intuition, your spiritual understanding. And through those exercises, you get to know that part deeply. That is your inner leader. You need to know it. And you need to be able to be comfortably grounded in it. Number three, I give you techniques like the inner dialogue and the reparenting techniques to help your expanded self to be the best guide, leader, inner parent, and healer of yourself. Your expanded self needs to know all these tools to be able to heal your emotional self and relax and normalize your defensive self. These two need to come to be more whole, relaxed, at peace. And all three need to unify under the leadership of your expanded self. Number four, I teach you how to optimize, open up, and energize all 7 areas of your life. These areas are called gates. This is why the name Gates of Power. These are the channels of your inner being. And I teach you how to do that. I will go into that part in detail in the next video. You owe it to yourself to get those tools and bring yourself into optimized state of being. To do that, check my website, gatesofpower.com. Check my book, Gates of Power, Actualize Your True Self. It's on Amazon. And book yourself for 30 minutes free consultation with me. So stay tuned and come again to get some more knowledge. Subscribe. I will see you soon.